آموزش زبان انگلیسی این جلسمون با فیلم Anatomy of a Fall هست که داستان مردی رو روایت میکنه که دچار چالش هایی با همسرش هست و ناگهان از پنجره خونشون به پایین میفته و کشته میشه و تنها شاهد این موضوع پسر نابینای اونا هست. به نظرتون اون خودکشی کرده؟ یا شاید هم توسط همسرش به قتل رسیده؟ بریم با هم بخشی از این فیلم رو با زیرنویس انگلیسی تماشا کنیم و بعد تمام لغات و اصطلاحات انگلیسی مهمش رو یاد بگیریم. آماده هستی؟ پس بزن بریم.
You don't give a shit if it hurts me and Daniel.
This is not about Daniel. I do not impose anything on Daniel. You made us live here. You complain about the life that you chose. You are not a victim. You're incapable of facing your ambitions and you resent me for it. You choose to sit on the sidelines because you're afraid. You're petrified by your own fucking standards and your fear of failure.
You don't give a shit if it hurts me and Daniel.
Not give a shit. To not be worried about something or care about it. یعنی به چیزی اهمیت ندادن. حواستون باشه که این عبارت خیلی رایج هست اما مؤدبانه نیست. به عنوان مثال I don't give a shit what you think. یعنی اهمیت نمیدم تو چی فکر میکنی.
It's just a bullshit word. So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
Why is the last patient of the day always the hardest one?
It's because you're tired and you don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit if it hurts me and Daniel.
Hurt. To cause emotional pain to someone. یعنی به کسی آسیب زدن. این آسیب میتونه روحی یا جسمی باشه که خب اینجا صحبت از آسیب روحی و احساسی هستش. مثلا I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. یعنی عذر میخوام. نمیخواستم به شما آسیب برسونم. باعث ناراحتیتون بشم.
He asked me my name. I didn't answer. He hurt me.
Don't hurt him!
پس ساموئل میگه که تو اصلا واسط مهم نیست که کاری که میکنی به من و دنیل آسیب میرسونه. اینجاست که ساندرا میگه
This is not about Daniel. I do not impose anything on Daniel.
Impose. To force someone to accept something, especially a belief or way of living. یعنی تحمیل کردن. حواستون به حرف اضافه‌ای که باهاش میاد باشه. Impose something on someone. مثلا I don't want to impose my religious beliefs on my children. یعنی نمیخوام باورهای مذهبی خودم رو به فرزندانم تحمیل کنم.
I'm honored, and now you've made it.
You sure we're not a bother? I'd hate to impose.
Mama, please don't make them leave.
I don't wish to impose on you, Madame Elias.
پس ساندرا میگه که این موضوع اصلا راجع به دنیل یعنی همون پسرشون نیستش و من چیزی رو به اون تحمیل نمی کنم. اون در ادامه میگه
You made us live here. You complain about the life that you chose.
Complain. To say that something is wrong or not satisfactory. یعنی شکایت کردن، اعتراض کردن. به عنوان مثال The students complained that the test was too hard. یعنی دانش آموزا اعتراض کردن که امتحان خیلی سخت بود.
You know, I think I understand why you don't want to give up the suits. What am I going to complain about now?
I am sick and tired of being treated like I don't exist. You two do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it, and I don't complain.
You're not a victim.
Victim. Someone or something that has been hurt or damaged. یعنی قربانی. کسی که آسیب دیده.
I refuse to be a victim. I refuse to be a victim. I refuse to be a victim.
Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy.
پس ساندرا میگه تو داری به زندگی اعتراض میکنی که خودت انتخاب کردی. تو یه قربانی نیستی.
You're incapable of facing your ambitions and you resent me for it.
Incapable. Not able to do something. یعنی ناتوان، عاجز از انجام کاری. مثلا Exhaustion has made him incapable of thinking clearly. یعنی خستگی باعث شده بود که اون نتونه به وضوح فکر کنه.
I'm not talking. We're not drinking. We're working right now. And you are constitutionally incapable of being responsible.
That is the second time you've spoken out of turn, Miss Granger. Are you incapable of restraining yourself, or do you take pride in being an insufferable know-it-all?
You're incapable of facing your ambitions and you resent me for it.
Face. To deal with something unpleasant or difficult. یعنی با چیزی رو در رو شدن. با یه چیزی مخصوصا یه مشکلی مواجه شدن. به عنوان مثال He's dying but he refuses to face the truth. یعنی اون داره میمیره اما از روبرو شدن با حقیقت خودداری میکنه.
This is beyond you, metal man. Loki will face Asgardian justice.
Breathe in your fears. Face them.
You're incapable of facing your ambitions and you resent me for it.
Ambition. A strong wish to achieve something. یعنی آرزو، جاه طلبی. به عنوان مثال He had always had an ambition to be a pilot. یعنی اون همیشه آرزوی خلبان شدن رو داشت.
Asgard. Betrayed. Your ambition is little and full of childish need.
Smith, father of modern economics.
In competition, individual ambition serves the common good.
You're incapable of facing your ambitions and you resent me for it.
Resent. To feel angry about something, especially because you feel it is unfair. یعنی دلخور، ناراحت و عصبانی بودن. به عنوان مثال He resented his boss for making him work late. یعنی اون از رئیسش به خاطر اینکه مجبورش کرده بود تا دیر وقت کار کنه دلخور بود.
I mean, you're insane. Why would you even want this? Yes, I loved you, and then all we did was resent each other and try to control each other.
Being successful for being what you could have been, Sean.
I'm not angry at you, Jeff.
Oh, yes, you're angry at me, Sean. You resent me.
پس ساندرا میگه که تو در رسیدن به آرزوهات ناتوان هستی و سر این قضیه از من دلخوری، من رو عامل میدونی.
You choose to sit on the sidelines because you're afraid.
On the sidelines, in a position in which one is not actively participating in something. یعنی همون در حاشیه بودن، خارج از گود بودن. مثلا Women used to be on the political sidelines. یعنی خانوم ها در خارج از گود سیاسی بودن. تو مسائل سیاسی دخیل نبودن. که خب الان دیگه اینجوری نیست تقریبا.
Conviction, it turns out, is a luxury of those on the sidelines, Mr. Nash.
We're on a battlefield tonight. Make a decision. Are we gonna stand on the sidelines?
پس ساندرا میگه که تو خودت انتخاب میکنی که خارج از گود بشینی به خاطر اینکه میترسی. اون در ادامه میگه
You're petrified by your own fucking standards and your fear of failure.
Petrified, extremely frightened. یعنی وحشت زده، ترسیده. به عنوان مثال She's petrified of being on her own in the house at night. یعنی اون از تنها موندن در خانه در شب وحشت زده است، میترسه.
Hey, man. At first, I admit I was afraid. Shit, I was petrified.
That means that they're Amy's, and she left them there for me to find.
Nick, I was scared for you before, and now I'm fucking petrified.
You're petrified by your own fucking standards and your fear of failure.
Standard, a level of quality, especially one that people think is acceptable. یعنی همون معیار، شاخص، موازین. به عنوان مثال We have very high safety standards in this laboratory. یعنی ما تو این آزمایشگاه شاخص‌های ایمنی بسیار بالایی داریم.
Suicide?
Maybe it is. All right? Okay? Have I done my job up to your goddamn standards?
Dutchman, you look bloody awful. What are you doing here? You hired me. I can't help it if your standards are lax.
You're petrified by your own fucking standards and your fear of failure.
Failure, lack of success in doing or achieving something. یعنی شکست. مثلا Their attempt to climb Everest ended in failure. یعنی تلاش اونها برای صعود به اورست با شکست به پایان رسید.
Leave me and go.
You don't seem to understand, Mr. Saito, that corporation that hired us. They won't accept failure.
You could watch me torture an entire city. And then when you truly understood the depth of your failure.
پس ساندرا میگه که تو از معیارها و استانداردهای بالای خودت وحشت داری و ترس از شکست داری. اینم از آموزش زبان انگلیسی این جلسمون. اگه این سبک از آموزش ها رو دوست دارید میتونید با سابسکرایب کردن کانالمون و زدن زنگوله جزو اولین نفراتی باشید که ویدیوهای آموزش انگلیسی جدید رو تماشا میکنن.
You don't give a shit if it hurts me and Daniel.
This is not about Daniel. I do not impose anything on Daniel. You made us live here. You complain about the life that you chose. You are not a victim. You're incapable of facing your ambitions and you resent me for it. You choose to sit on the sidelines because you're afraid. You're petrified by your own fucking standards and your fear of failure.